Hello, hello, and welcome to day number 5. We made it! Yoo-hoo! This class today, we're going to be putting all of what we've learned this week together and really make you feel good and see how much you've achieved in just these 4 or 5 days of work. So in this class, we're going to start on the floor and then we're going to build ourselves up. And if you have any pain or discomfort, as always, in any of the exercises, please stop that exercise. And so we're going to start down on the floor and we're going to be on all fours. So our hands are going to be underneath our shoulders, our knees are going to be underneath our hips, and we're going to start with some nice cat-cow. So I want you to think about your tailbone tucking underneath. Hollow through the tummy, bring your chin into your chest, and with your hands push through the floor to your shoulders, push up to the sky. Now lift your tailbone, push your tummy down towards the floor, pull our shoulders back, and have a nice look forward. Tuck the tailbone, roll up through the spine, chin to chest. Roll that spine down, lifting the tailbone, pulling those shoulders back. Nice big breath in, breath out. Just working up, waking up that spine. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Lovely job. Now, with our right knee, we're going to take it across our body to our left wrist. We're going to slide it out to the right. Lift it up as high as we can. Now we've got that imaginary hurdle that we're going to pull our leg over. Then we're going to bring it back underneath the body to our left wrist. Slide it out to the right. That big lift. Remember, we're not collapsing on that left side. We're not letting ourselves drop to get that leg higher. It's coming from the hip. And we're just going to go for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now we'll go the other side. So now it's your left knee coming across to your right wrist, out to the side, that big lift, pulling it over the hurdle, bringing it back underneath our body. Big breath in as we lift, breath out as we bring it back through. Keeping those shoulders nice and square, let the movement come from the hip, feeling your core firing up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then our last one round. Lovely job. Right. Just kneel up and give your hands a little bit of a shake because we're going to use them in a second. We haven't done this one before, but we're going to try and take ourselves into a nice downward dog position and then bring our knees back down onto the mat. So have your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips, and your toes ready to be able to lift those knees off the ground. Pull our tummy in. You're going to push through your hands. You're going to lift those knees an inch. Then we're going to drive the hips back. You're going to bring your chest through between your forearms. Now, don't worry about how straight your legs are at this point. Lift your tailbone. Then we can drop the heels. Then what we're going to do, we're going to shift our weight forward so our shoulder come over our hands. Then we're going to lower those knees back down. Take a breath. Breath in. Now lift the knees half an inch. Push through your hands, drive those hips back and lift your tailbone. Then we're going to drop the heels. Then we shift our weight forward and then drop our knees down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Lift the knees, push. Lift that tailbone to create a nice straight line. Then we can drop the heels down, shift our weight forward, bring the knees back down to the mat. Little wiggle, last one. Lift, push, lift that tailbone, drop the heels, shift the weight forward, bring the knees down. And then we're going to give those wrists a nice little breather. We're going to spin it onto our backs. Nice simple ones. We're going to take ourselves into glute bridges. So you're going to have your feet nicely hip width apart, hands down by our sides, and it's the one where we're going to focus on rolling your tailbone up first. Your lower back comes into the mat. Then we're going to drive up through those heels. We're going to squeeze our glutes and then use our core. Lay that spine down segment by segment. Last thing down is the tailbone. Big breath in, roll the tailbone up. Drive up through the hips. Roll ourselves down segment by segment. Last thing down is that tailbone. Rolling it up, drive, control all the way down for another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And then our last one, lovely. Right, now I want you to take your arms out into a nice wide T. Pull your tummy in, lift that tailbone and bring your knees up into this tabletop. Now, keeping your shoulders nice and flat, you're going to drop your knees down to the right, keep your left shoulder nice and flat to the floor. Pull your tummy in, bring it nice and square. Then with another big breath in, take them down to the left, keep that right shoulder nice and flat. Use our core to bring the knees back and then rotate to the other side. Keep that rotation going. Left to right, right to left. Just for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. And we're going to bring those feet down. This time, we've got 2 more exercises on the mat before we stand ourselves up. This time, bring your hands nicely above our chest. Again, you're going to pull that tailbone off the mat, putting our lower back into the floor. And then with opposite arm, opposite leg, we're going to do our dead bug. So your left leg, right arm is going to extend. You're going to push away and then bring ourselves back. Now, if you do get yourself into a muddle or the other hand is coming down with the leg that's extending, don't worry about it for now. Just focus on keeping ourselves as long as possible, pushing the heel away and the other fingertips away. Nice big breath in as we extend, breath out as we come back, breath in as we extend, breath out as we come back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Bringing ourselves down. Right, we're going to bring ourselves up into a kneeling position. With this one, if you need to, you can get a cushion for the bottom knee just to make it a little bit more comfortable. But what I want you to do is bring your left foot forward so the foot's in front of the knee, and we're going to focus on this right hip tucking underneath as we lean ourselves forward. So your left hand could be on that left knee, tuck your tailbone underneath, shift your weight forward and bring that right hand nicely up to the sky. Then untuck the tailbone and bring our hand back. You're going to pull that arm back as far as we can. Then we're going to tuck the tailbone. We're going to take a nice big reach. Then we're going to bring ourselves back. Big breath in. Nice big breath out. And really think about squeezing this right glute as you come forward. That's going to open up that hip. And tell your body that it's safe to stretch that hip flexor by securing it with the big muscle at the back. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Then we're swapping over sides. That left knee down, that right foot forward. Right hand on our right knee, tuck that hip underneath. Lift that left arm as we shift our weight forward. Untucking and pulling that arm right back. Big breath. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Feeling that nice stretch. Remember, squeezing that left hamstring and glute as you come forward. Bringing ourselves back. Breath in. Breath out. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Lovely. Now we're going to grab a sip of drink and we can take ourselves nicely up into standing. Right. First little exercise we're going to do while we're standing up is we're going to take ourselves into a squat to row. So we're going to have our hands out in front of us, palms facing down. Our feet are going to be either just a little bit shy of shoulder width apart. I want you to unlock your hips. We're going to sink ourselves down into a nice squat position. We're going to drive up. We're going to pull our hands into our chest, squeezing those shoulder blades. So unlock the hips. Nice deep squat. Drive ourselves up and squeeze those shoulder blades. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Remember, we're unlocking those hips, making sure our knees are tracking over our laces so we haven't got them collapsing in. If they are, let's go to that point that it starts and then build up that confidence. And everyone's squat's going to look different, so don't worry. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then our last one. Lovely. Now you're going to have your hands up by our shoulders. Feet start hip width apart. I want to now imagine that we've got a box underneath our chin. We're going to step back with our left foot. We're going to lower our left knee down towards the floor. And as we step ourselves back forward, we're going to take that box up over our chin, over our head, beg your pardon. Then back underneath our chin, step the right foot back. Drop that knee down, push that box overhead, back underneath your chin. Think about how your shoulders are setting down. Step yourself back, drive yourself forward. Step ourselves back, drive ourselves forward. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Loving how your hands are coming into our chest. Imagine you've got a bowl of water. We're going to take ourselves now into some curtsy lunges. So your right foot's going to come back and behind your left. Think about that clock face. You're going to place it down on the floor. We're going to lower ourselves down. Now drive off that left foot, bring our feet together. Then your left foot's going to come back behind. That clock face again, lowering ourselves down, bringing ourselves back up. Big breath in, nice big breath out. Big breath in, nice big breath out. So we're going that back foot to about 8 o'clock. And then that left foot to a nice 4 o'clock. Now we're going to go for 10. Keeping that bowl of water from spilling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Love it. Right, little shake off. Round number 2. We're going to take ourselves into those squats, but instead of a row, what we're going to do, we're going to take ourselves into a nice knee drive. So we're going to unlock our hips, we're going to sink ourselves down, weight into our left foot, pull that right knee up, bring it down nice and controlled, unlock the hips, nice squat, drive up, nice left knee. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. Getting that nice controlled movement, there's no rush. The slower we go, the more time under tension where our muscles are in, and it actually builds up strength, builds up our neuromuscular control. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Lovely. Right now, hands into the chest for easier option, hands out for harder option. We're going to have our feet hip width apart. I want you to step back with your left foot, lower that back knee, and you're going to turn your hands over that right leg. Then we're going to step ourselves forward, step back with the right foot, soften the hips and knees, turn our shoulders over that left, stepping ourselves back nice and tall. Big breath in, nice big breath out. Big breath in, nice big breath out. We're turning over the front leg. 15 more seconds. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Right, now we're going to go into those curtsies, but this time we're going to let our body come down. So as your right foot comes back behind your left, your right hand is going to reach down and touch the left foot or just outside that left foot. Then we're going to bring ourselves up nice and tall. Left foot's going to come behind the right. Left hand comes down outside of that right foot. Bring ourselves up nice and tall. Big breath in, nice big breath out. Making sure we're coming up tall during that transition. Taking your time, there's no rush. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. 15, 14, and 10. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Lovely little shake off. Chance for a nice little sip of drink. Give those legs a little breather. And now, guys, what we've got a target high left and a target high right, and our hands are going to be up by our shoulders. Our hips are going to be nice and soft. And we're not going to go into a full squat here. Just want you to imagine about a quarter of the way down is all we're going to go to. So hips back, knees bent, then we're going to drive up. Right hand punches to the left. Little quarter squat, left hand up to the right. driving those arms, transferring that weight side to side. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now we're going to go down. So hips are going to come back. Your right hand's going to reach down to outside of your left leg and you're going to bring yourself back up. Then your left hand's going to reach down to the outside of your right knee and leg, bringing ourselves up. So hips are coming back, hips are coming forward. 20 seconds. Getting those nice rotations, driving up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Lovely job. Right, we're going to get our big carrier bag, our two-handle bag. Take our feet out nice and wide. You want them wider than our shoulders. From this position, we'll take your hips back, soften our knees, and with straight arms, we're going to take that bag up overhead. Now turn the bag so your left hand's in front and your right hand's up behind it. Push your hips back, bend our knees, and imagine bringing that bag parallel to the floor. Then we're going to drive up through our hips. Turn that bag so your right hand's underneath, left hand's on top. Take the hips back, take the hips forward. Our chest comes down, chest coming up. Feet are nice and wide, getting that rotation of the shoulders. Lovely. 10. Remember, you're in control on the way back with our core. We're not letting it just drop down. We're in control, especially on the way down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Right. Get rid of that bag. We've got our target high left and right, but they're a little bit further away. So starting with our hips soft, knees soft, weight in the balls of our feet. I'm going to take a nice step to the left, drive that right hip, punch up high to the left side, feet together. Step to the right, turn that left hip, punch up high to the right. So it's a little step, up and drive. Step, up and drive. If you want to now, we can add a little skipper into it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now with that skip, we're going to reach down to the outside. Bring ourselves back up, down to the outside. Making sure we're transferring our weight. So your legs on the outside of the foot, pushing off. Outside of the foot, pushing off. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Lovely. That little heart rate up. Grab that nice little sip of drink. We have got ourselves a little challenge for the next one. We haven't got much to do, so this one's probably one of the hardest ones, but you're going to have our feet starting hip width apart. We're going to take ourselves into a reverse lunge up into a knee. So we're going to work with our left foot on the floor first. Right foot's going to step back. We're going to lower that knee down as low to the floor as low as we can. Drive off that, and then bring ourselves up into a nice knee or a kick. Step ourselves back, knee or kick. Controlling it with that left leg for 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap it over, left foot stepping back, dropping that knee, driving up into a knee or a kick. Whatever you feel most comfortable. Driving through, 15 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely little shake off. Hands up to our shoulders, hips back, knees soft. We're going to take a nice left and right punch for 10 seconds. Getting those legs a little breather, working our upper body. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Right, 3 to go. Little steps to the side. Right knee's going to come up. Your left hand's going to come forward. Feet together, step outside. Left knee, right hand. 20 seconds. 20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take your feet shoulder width apart. Unlock our hips, bend our knees. Can we touch the floor? Then can we reach up to the sky? Hips back, chest forward, up for the sky. 20 seconds. Breath in, breath out. We don't have to make the floor. It could be the shins and the knees. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Then hands up to our shoulders. Last 20 seconds of the 5 days. Everything we've got left. Nice big punches for 20. Feel how your feet are reacting to the floor. How it's driving through. We've got that power coming all the way up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, 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 yes. Well done, well done. Bring your toes together. We're going to take ourselves into a nice little stretch for this one. I want you to bring your hands onto your thighs. I want you to imagine that you've got a wall behind you. We're going to push our hips back towards, slide our hands to the tops of the knees or the shins. Lift your tailbone and imagine someone grabbing you by the top of the head. And then just lengthening through that spine and holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, lengthen, lift, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then pull your tummy, bring ourselves up. Now we're going to take a roll down. So chin to chest, shoulders roll forward, hollow through the tummy. Let your spine release down segment by segment. At the bottom, take a breath out, then a big breath in, soften the hips and knees. Restack that spine gently, segment by segment. When we get to the top, we're going to pull our shoulders back. We're going to bring our hands to the side, spread those fingers nice and wide. Take a big breath in, lift up the arms. Palms are going to touch at the top. And then we're going to bring them back down. And when they get down to the bottom, just take some big deep breaths, give those toes a wiggle, squeezing the thighs, lift up through the head. Take those big deep breaths. And have a nice little shakeout. I must admit, working in my conservatory, I've got a bit hot and sweaty. But guys, thank you so much for joining me on these 5 days. I hope you feel fantastic, full of confidence, moving better, stronger, and ready to continue your fitness journey. Now you have reset everything and then built it up from the foundations. Those foundations are key. That mobility, the balance, the strength, it's all going to translate into real life fitness. Keep it going. Whatever your goal is, this is a fundamental part of it. Have a wonderful time on your journey. Thank you so much again. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.